got to be the one, the only one who can withstand the test and be the best. Got to strive, keep up the drive, be a master.
Thank you very much. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you. Sorry, I watched a lot of Colbert Report and I just kind of assumed it would keep going. I didn't know how it worked. So I have a lot of bathroom issues. With the area, not with the process. It's because I feel like bathrooms are the place that the most bad things can happen. Because there are a lot of bathroom rules that people don't follow. Like, let me give you an example. One of the obvious ones is in the men's restroom. If there are more than 2 urinals, you never take a urinal next to another guy. Ever. See, some of you guys are nodding and stuff. The ones who aren't nodding, fuck you guys. You're doing it wrong. When you're there, and there's no situation where you need to take away that buffer urinal. Like, if the worst case scenario, there's 2 people there and you've really got to go, you can run, there's other bathrooms. Because when I'm in the bathroom, it's the closest to public nudity I will ever get. And I want to be able to pretend I'm alone for that process. And I don't need someone like nuzzling up next to me and just awkwardly staring. It's like when you're sitting in the movie theater and there's like tons of seats and someone sits next to you. And you can't watch the movie, you're just looking next to you the whole time to see if they're going to do something to you. And then part of that is also, I have this irrational fear. I feel like when I'm in the bathroom, like you don't want to make that much noise. And I don't know what thing in my head it is. Like I'm going to be peeing in a urinal, and there's going to be someone at the sink like washing their hands, and then they pause, like look and listen for a minute. And they go, "Oh my God, you're peeing! Ew!" And then they run out and tell all my friends. Another rule of the bathroom is that the bathroom is a no-speech zone. Like I said, I like to pretend that I'm all alone, and nothing ruins that more than the guy standing there like telling me about how his night's going and breathing in my ear. There's one situation where that's okay, and that's if there is a crotch-level fire swiftly spreading across the bathroom wall toward me. And even then, at the most, I want like a point, like an and then we walk away and we never make eye contact again. So recently, when I was on my way back from the long weekend, we stopped at a rest stop, and everything in there was all automated and everything. And I think things are starting to get too automated, because for me, the best part of the bathroom is that there are a lot of like knobs and levers and buttons and switches and all kinds of things you can play with. Like I'm kind of like a tech nut or whatever, and so I like pushing things, and like I feel like I'm operating a spaceship. But things now are getting so they're too simple. So like instead, before I'd like jiggle the hand like, oh, there I go, and I can walk away. Now I have to go and like try and see if I can trick the soap dispenser into squirting on the counter. I spend like an extra 10 minutes doing that just so I can get like my technology fix. And now it's getting even worse because I stopped at this rest stop and there was a urinal that was a waterless urinal. Waterless. How does it work? There's nothing to it. Like a waterless urinal in my head is like a pipe, and that's it. I don't know how they make it function. There's like special like devices, and it's like an extra 6 inches wider, and like there's a little bumblebee painted on the back. I don't know what that's about. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. What's next? Is it like paperless paper towels, and they just kind of like you just put your hands in the air and try and make them work? I don't understand it. Right now, I'm living in an apartment. And I'm sharing a bathroom with some people, but it's not configured correctly because the toilet is like 6 inches away from the shower. So when I'm in the shower, a lot of times the water will squirt out onto the toilet, and it looks like I've peed on the toilet. And so now when I get out of the shower, I have an extra step of like cleaning off the toilet, and I've just showered. So now I have to go and wash my hands after the shower. And then, I've got to do this every morning. So I have to get up like an extra 20 minutes early just so I can like deal with the whole process. Because on top of that, the shower, there's other people's stuff in there. And so I've got to deal with their stuff while I'm showering myself. showers alone like take a lot of thought in the morning. Like I'm not ready to walk yet, and yet I have to like clean myself and make myself look presentable. And so I've got like shampoo and soap and face wash that's not mine. And so I can't even like move around in the shower to wash. I can't handle that kind of responsibility. Sorry, it gets me down. Alright, that's all I got. Yeah,